Once upon a time, there was a man named Madness.
Let's just pause this wee thing you've got going on. This ain't no fairy tale, Clyde, oh my boy. I'll show you what happens on the episodes of Madness, so make sure you legends stick around. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna fly the flag high. Barney is a dinosaur, he is imagination. Stick a rocket up his ass and give him constipation. Yes! Yes, guys. Back out on another stealth camp. It is Monday night. And I thought I'd give you a wee extra wee episode. So, right now, I'm just walking, as you can see. There is the Brewers Fair. Now I did try and park in there, but it's 95 quid parking ticket, so definitely not going to be doing that. So, aye. How do we drive in? Yeah. How do we look? Good to get in. So I had to park about 5-10 minutes away from where I'm going to be going. Away up in that well, no council estate, but housing estate. All the way, somewhere all the way over there. But they walk all the way around it, down that road. And I'm going to be going up in here. But again, back out our stealth camp where we'll be drinking some beers. I've got some different beers I've never tried before. Cooking some shite food as usual. And a wee midweek. Well, it's no midweek, but this will be going out on Wednesday. It's obviously currently Thursday night, so by the time you watch it, it'll be 3 nights ago. But aye, I'm going to be camping the night on the A1. Not exactly on the A1, but you'll see in a minute where I'm going to be going. So I'll bring you guys back when I get a wee bit closer to the camping spot. Hey, hey. Came out a wee bit earlier the night. Right now it is 7:45. That being said, the reason is the Portugal-Spain game at 8 o'clock. So I want to get out and get somewhere and just get a wee bit settled. Have a wee can, sit about, see what happens, see if the coast is clear. And aye, so I'm almost there. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Down there is the A1. So, aye. That's the area down there. But that's not where we're going to be going. Oh! Look at the teeth on that, man! Oh! Jeez! Holy smokes! Nah, I'll bring you back in a minute. You see the cars up there, right? I'm parked, like, where's my finger? Beside them on. I'm parked like, it doesn't work. Where that middle antenna is, as you can see, I'm parked like just after the cars there on the straight. So again, guys, I've walked a wee bit, nothing too crazy, all the way through over there, all the way round, all the way down, round and in. Now you see me, boys. Bye. We are actually approaching, so look, I'll show you right now. So make sure there's nobody about. I'll show you exactly where I plan on going. Look at this. I plan on getting set up right up there. So, aye. I'm just going to hop right in, boys. You kidding me, do you? Oh, ho, ho. There you have it. We're in. Obviously, we're not going to go near this. Doesn't matter how many cans we have. It's cool to get up there, though, right? Yeah. We're going to set up probably about here. Right, up here is where we're going to set up. Lengthwise this way, just having it that way. And aye, but look how exposed it is. And obviously, again, there's the path. So, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to crouch down here now, and I'm going to just sit. So I've got a wee step here, as you can see. There's many steps, but there's a wee step here, so I'm just going to get the bag off, stash it behind that box there, sit for about 5-10 minutes. I don't know if, in fact I'm not, I'm going to get my seat out. See where the bag just went by. I'm going to get the seat. There's some close on. My God, I really need to be careful here, guys. So I'm going to get my seat. I'm going to set my seat up down there, actually behind that, and have a can. So I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Yes, guys, I'm in, as you can see. Set up. Got the seat set up. And I'm on the A1. Not literally on it, but I'm on the A1 tonight. A few beers, as you can. You might not be able to hear me, but a few beers on the A1. It's currently Monday night. Thought I would rip another wee stealth camp for the boys on the Estrella. Never had this beer before. The beer is from Barcelona. But tonight, I will be cheering on Portugal, no Spain. It's right now. It's currently about 7:57. So I'm just going to get set up and get the football on. As you can hear, the traffic is absolutely crazy here. But aye. We're in, as you can see. It's Monday night, but to you legends, it will be Wednesday night. A wee midweek stealth camp for you guys, for my subscribers, and I'm just going to settle the nerves with this can, and I'm going to put on the Portugal-Spain game. So I'll bring you guys back at half time and we'll talk some more crap about something. Somebody up there. Don't know who it is. No idea. Not a clue. Oats. Oats like an older guy. Not like old, but if he gets out that car, I'm fucked. If that guy comes out that car, I'm fucked. So this is serious stealth camping. I'll bring your wedges back in a minute. There was literally somebody parked right here, and as you can see, if we're right here, Mahid is there. So again, anybody walking along here could just look and be like, oh, there's somebody sitting there. So hi guys, very high risk stealth camp. As you've just seen, somebody was literally right there, and we are just here. So I think I might move the seat over to here, just in case. But there again, when you're over here, quite exposed, because if you have a look, if I'm here, right, where I was crouched, quite exposed. I think it were all the bushes hiding that way, over there. Aye, but just because of what happened there, I'll bring you guys back in a minute, because I was just casually watching the football. I just looked to my left and just seen the guy. I seen his face. He wasn't looking my way, but he wasn't looking like down towards me. But I looked up. I was sitting watching football, so I just made me look up, and I had to look up, and I just seen his face going by. I was like, eh? And he stopped. I was looking at the side of his face. He was like an older guy, bald head, and I was like, oh, fuck. Quickly turned the Spain-Portugal game off. Crouched down and was like, oh no, if he comes out, I'm literally going to be busted. So I was like, oh, imagine he comes over and has a look over the fence to watch the traffic, and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, I'm going to get busted. So guys, a very, very, very close call there. I'm going to get the seat in the bag, and I'm just going to rip them over here, and I'm just going to sit here for a while. So I'll bring you guys back shortly. But aye, and again, high risk. Very, very risky stealth camp. But aye guys, I'm going to bring the chair and the bag and that over here, and I'm just going to have to sit here just in case that happens again. So I'll bring you legends back very shortly. Hi guys, pardon my French, I've now moved. Aye, wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth just sitting here. This is exactly where I was sitting. So you can imagine, I had my seat just sitting here, facing this way, facing into the bush there. So I'm just sitting there, obviously I had my bag here, seat here, sitting behind that. So traffic that way couldn't see me, but as I'm sitting here, the car had pulled up right there. So I'm moved now, and I'm going to stay over there all night. Obviously I'm going to have the tent up here when it gets a bit darker. Yeah, it'd be no bad to get up there, but obviously I ain't going to, as you can see, I ain't one to break in. Unless it's locked. It's got a lock on it. And even up there it's got a door. Don't know if you can see it. It's got a door up here. Right up there. There's a door. So even if I climbed up there, I would never be able to get up into it. And it's got a gate there. So that would make a good wee stealth camp up on the sign, but of course you can tag it up there, right? So instead look how close we are. We could literally walk down there, look. Look, we can walk down there. There we are. So again, very risky stealth camp. There will be your people in the comments saying it's no risky at all. One sniff and I'm busted. One sniff by somebody and I'm caught here. So again, I'm keeping a low profile, as you can see. The bottles on the line, obviously, as you can tell. I'm on the Madry. Not the bloody Madry. It's Estrella. Your boy Clydo's on the Estrella. So any other rubbish that you see here, of course, which is terrible, you should never litter. Nobody should litter. Okay, there's bins everywhere. Everybody's got a bin in their house. There's a skip. Locally, there used to be one in McMurray. There is one at Walliford, I believe. So like, there's skips. You can take your stuff there. Nobody needs to litter. Like, it's absolutely shocking. But hi guys, let's have a wee. I don't think we can get up here, can we? No. Can't get up the bush. Even if somebody was walking by, we wouldn't be able to get up to the bush to film them without hearing us. But the boy is back out on another stealth camp. Just down here. Good boy. Oi mate. I don't know who he is. I don't know if you've seen me. I guess time will tell, eh? I think the boy's seen me, but he's not going to say nothing, is he? He's just a cyclist, getting his miles in. I guess time will tell. Have you seen the seat? Maybe he just thinks I'm a homeless guy. Which I'm no. But aye guys. I guess we just have a can and wait, see what happens. But then again, he probably just thinks I'm a homeless guy, eh? So, we're all good. We're still all good. But I'm going to get back to the football. As I was saying, I had a couple of phone calls, one from my girlfriend, one from my dad, so I was just chatting away for a while. Kind of lost where I was in the football. So I'll bring you guys back in a wee while. We'll drink a wee can, we'll maybe think about getting set up. Depending, because that guy obviously went by on his bike. He maybe seen us. He maybe didn't he? If he did, he might think we're just a homeless guy. So time will tell. We'll still sink the cans. We'll still fly the flag high. If we get moved on, we'll just make it a double stealth camp. We were here, we came, we saw, we did not conquer, but we'll just move across the road. We'll just run across the road and speak. Nah, we'll definitely no. But he comes. He comes back, or anybody, police or whatever comes back. If I got seen, I'll just move on. Again, I'm not set up. There's the Brewers Freer in the Premier Inn. 5 minutes of the walk. Anything happens, I'll just say, no problems mate. We'll just hop into the Premier Inn, rip a wee stealth camp behind the Premier Inn, so don't worry about nothing here. Hopefully he didn't see us, but if he did, then the gig's over. Go home, you know, it's postponed. But that's enough of me talking absolute nonsense here. I'm going to have a pish. I'm going to go in the bushes or take a slash, grab a can, put the football on, and then once the football's finished, we'll get properly into talking rubbish, talking shite, talking crap, my speciality. Each episode that goes on, the speech goes up in terms of talking shite. we'll talk somewhere shite, we'll find somewhere shite to talk about. All we do is just come out, stealth camp, talk absolute nonsense anyway, while getting absolute smashed. So we'll just continue to do that, but I'm going to take a piss in the bushes somewhere. Had the crowds here. I'm going to take a piss in the bushes somewhere and I'm going to sit back down because it's getting a bit... I'll bring you guys back. Barney is a dinosaur, he is imagination. Stick a rocket up his ass and give him constipation. Yes! There you boys have it. 1-0 Spain. It's a wee bit after the game. Max Payne. Yeah. Nah. 1-0 Spain. Truthfully, honest opinions, quite a boring game. Wouldn't say it was any special. Again, a goal for a guy. I think they said he hadn't scored for his club or country in a long time. Moreno, whatever his name is. Decent wee goal though, don't get me wrong, decent wee goal. Nice wee pass through in, but again, it is getting to the gritty times for the World Cup. So I mean, any goal, you'll take bloody any goal at this point. But aye, still all good. Earlier, as you seen, I can't remember what the last clip is, but as you seen, the cyclist guy went by. I could have sworn he definitely seen me. I could have sworn he looked down and seen me. He maybe had a glance, I don't know, but it's been a while after that. I'm good here. I went up the steps, had a look over, nobody's about. As you can, I'm on the A1. Here we are, look. Again, you're literally we are right here. Must have to say I'm starving, like. I didn't really eat much today. So definitely looking to cook up some food shortly. When, I don't know when. Obviously I'm not set up, as you can see. It is getting dark now though. It's definitely getting dark. But aye, regarding the World Cup, must have to say I'm rather disappointed in the game. I expected it to go a different way. No, in the sense of obviously his always saying in that come on Portugal and that. I didn't support Portugal. Let me just let's rip into the bag. Let's see what we have in here. Let's hold that boss. We can. We can't believe it, guys. I really can't believe it because I've just got out. Let's fix it. I can't believe it. Again, Australia. Never drunk these beers ever in my life. Just not something that I would go for. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's fine beer. Like there's not an issue with the beer. It actually tastes fine too. I don't know what it reminds me. Let me see. It's kind of like a Bud Light. I don't know if I'm shitting on Bud Light, but I'm shitting on this beer comparing it to the Bud Light. But kind of a Bud Light Stella type. It's quite a Bud Light Stella type build. It's not bad. Oh, I don't know what it is. Let me see what percent it is. I'm sure it was a 4.6. Aye, it's 4.6%. So I mean, it's on the beer end. It's pretty strong. Pardon me. No, the strongest. Because you have what I drink is Bud Light, which is watered down Budweiser. Essentially, I think it's watered down, but that's only maybe, I think it's like 3.4%. Yeah, so it's a pretty weak beer, considering. But this stuff is rather strong. What was it, 1876 Barcelona? So Spanish beer, it's a sign. Maybe I'm a curse. Maybe me grabbing a 10-pack of Estrella has caused Spain to win. Who knows, conspiracy theorists and that can get your conspiracy coins in, man. You don't know what the script is. Maybe I've just jinxed the universe. Or maybe I'm just talking shite, which it probably is that second one. I'm probably just talking shite. But quite a disappointing game. I expected to be up for Portugal, but again, they've been pretty flat all tournament. I think they'll maybe won a game 5-0, or I might be mistaken them for something else, but I'm pretty sure that team that they beat 5-0 was like almost a nobody, in the sense of like star players, how they play, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it was like, I think it was in Yugoslavia, I don't know, some youths, somebody like that. Other than that, they've been absolutely terrible. They were lucky to get through Croatia. I actually thought Croatia was a better team. And when the ball came over and it looked like the guy had got a touch on it, he never got a touch on that. Let's be a realist here for a second. We're not biased. We're Scottish. Look at what happened to Scotland. But we're not biased. He never got a touch on that. It was never a foul. Or never offside, should I say. So Portugal got real lucky. England game. Last night, I believe it was. I watched the game before it. Can't remember what it was. I think it was the France game, was it? No, France-Paraguay maybe. That was quite a decent game. I think it was a penalty, Mbappe penalty, that decided that game maybe. The England game, it was 1 o'clock in the morning, so I was going to stay up for it. But then it got postponed to 2 in the morning, so I was like, I think it was maybe 11:30, 12, I was like, there's no chance. Turned the TV off, lay in darkness, woke up in the morning, watched the highlights. England Mexico. Now that was a good game. That would have been a classic to sit and watch live. Hats off to England. They actually looked. They weren't just sitting there depending on Harry Kane for Spain. They weren't just depending on him. Bellingham, I'm sure he got a couple goals. So the whole team, the team played well. Hats off to the England. Like, I'm not the football, but I'm not a hater to England. Like, I'm definitely not a hater. Like, a lot of English fans would probably say, "Oh, we'll get Scotland laughing stock and that." But listen, we're lucky to get in the World Cup. Like, again, we gifted away goals like McKenna and Grant Hanlon. I don't know, I don't even care who the guys play for. I don't even care if the guys have a club. Like, realistically, like, I could probably do better in defences than me, and I'm obviously not a footballer. I used to be a football player though, in my young days. I used to be a left back, but their defending was absolutely appalling. Like Scotland as a whole, like see if you take it from the back four onwards, it was alright. It was Scotland came up win, but see, like defensively, I don't know. You think if it's McKenna or if it was Henry, whatever. They were absolute poor, but the World Cup is just this year. I don't know. He just didn't care what way it's going to go with anybody. I thought Portugal would at least put up a fighter's chance, considering the players they had, but it was just none. It was just an absolute shit show for Portugal, considering Ronaldo too. It'd be Ronaldo's last World Cup, so it's quite crap. I'm a Ronaldo fan. Who wouldn't he be? I like Messi as well, of course. Getting the both of the guys for the past 15 years. I'm 29, so like since I was 14, like they guys have just been running the show. I think apart from they two who had won the Ballon d'Ors, I think it was only Luka Modric. Luka Modric, a midfielder, so they two have been really good players, but I expected to be at more for Ronaldo, but it's 41, so what can you expect for him? Obviously that's his World Cup over, that's probably his last World Cup. I can't see him playing the next World Cup at 45, I just can't see it. Obviously Messi, he might make another year, but he's having a good time at the World Cup. But hi guys, your boy is just chilling, shaking the cans back. I didn't want to get too pissed tonight. I've got some stuff to do tomorrow, so I'm not going to get too pissed, but it's getting dark as you can see. So it's definitely time for me to set up the tent before it gets pitch black. So I'll bring you guys back once I've set the tent up, set all my stuff out, and then for there we'll get a wee look at what I've got with me tonight. It's nothing special, you can know it is, we only cook absolute shite food, so it's nothing special, but we'll get a look at what I've got, we'll have a wee look in the tent, and then after that I'll bring you guys back and we'll talk some more crap. Again, we'll do a wee bit exploring. We're on the A1 bypass right now, as you can see. On the A1 bypass, but again, I'm choking on a piss. This beer's going right through me, and I'm absolutely starving. So we're going to take a piss, and then I'm going to get this tent set up, and then after that, pardon me, we'll do a wee bit of looking at what I've got for the night. It's nothing special. Again, it's nothing massive. Last time, if any of my viewers looked and watched the last video, there was a problem when I cooked, right? I didn't think about it. I was rumbling on again, thinking that it would all be fine. I cooked 2 tins of curry, 2 rices, nothing wrong with the rice. Cooked 2 tins of curry, and I should have just poured a wee bit on, but I ended up pouring oil on, and it was a Andy Murray overflow. So right, I'm being sensible. I've got 1 tin of sahan and 1 rice, but I'm really choking on a pee here, guys, so I'm going to go take a pee. I'm going to set the tent up. I might do a wee clip of me setting the tent up. No, I'm not going to bore you and sit and make you watch me. So I'll probably pin it all down and stuff, pin the front up with that, and I'll pull the back so the tent actually forms the tent, and that'll probably be it. But I'll bring you legends back in a second. I'm choking on a piss. Yes, guys. It's 11:15, and that's me literally just set up. So let's just see what we have for the night. So guys, minus the stick. We didn't have much tonight. Just a wee something. For our main meal tonight, we're going to have a chicken tikka masala. Again, we've already cooked it, guys, but it's camping, what do you expect? We've got some coconut rings, pilau rice, or pillau rice, however we say it. Got 2 cans of Estrella. We've already drunk what, 4 or 3 going in that one. Got a wee bit of wine, but I don't know if we're going to drink that or not. Some water. Obviously in there's a gas for the stove, which is in there, the pot, the bin. And in here, guys, you kind of scrap the bag, the usual gear. And aye, that is the setup for the night. I have to say, I'm absolutely starving, man. Like, I'm really looking to eat already, eh? But it's 11:15. It took me a while to get set up. I did leave it a bit too late, obviously. Tents there, as you guys can see. Seat behind it. But as you get, honestly, see setting up. So there's my cans. Don't worry, guys, they'll go in the bin in the morning. But see setting up. If you could think about ground that wasn't suitable for pegging a tent, that's the ground here. It's rocky, it's nasty, it's honking, it's hooch anyway. But aye, it's very terrible grounds to pitch up a tent. I don't know what I was expecting. Obviously I drove by this place a lot of times. It's the A1, I use it a lot. Sometimes over 10 times a week. So I've seen this sign up there, which there's nothing on it at the moment, but I've seen that sign a lot of times. So I thought, as I drove by, I seen that it was like flat land next to it, and I wondered, I was like, how would I get there? It's flat. It's got like a barricade behind it. See up there? So like, there's obviously a road up there. So earlier on, it was maybe about 7 o'clock, 7:30, and I knew the football was on at 8. So I was like, you know what? Let's go explore that. Let's go explore the grounds where I think I want to camp for the night. So when I did drive down here, I came through a place called, I went past a place called Wallerford on the bypass. I took the Wallerford turn in. I went down towards White Craig, and then I drove into the Brewers Fair, I think it's called. Went into that car park. I knew there was a Premier Inn, so I was like, what, I'll chance my luck and park at the Premier Inn, because it's a Premier Inn, Ken, they're not going to, like, it's a car park, blah, blah, blah. So as I'm going in, there's cameras, like, I'm talking like prison, like it's a prison. There's cameras there like that, as if it's a prison, and there's signs everywhere saying £95 fine again if you're only residents here can park here, blah blah blah. So I'm going round it all, and it's just like this place is under 24 hours surveillance, stuff like that. So I'm like, this isn't good. Went to the Brewers Fair car park. It's just the exact same there. They've got the exact same signs. So I had to come out. I drove around for like another 5 minutes. I had to drive into White Craig. I drove along the road here, and I got to the end, and I done a U-turn, and I came back, and I went up to White Craig, and then I missed a turn in, and then I went all the way through White Craig again to the end, and then doing a way I already drove, and I went in a house in the estate, and it was just like a rabbit's hole. Like down one street, down another street, down. And I was just up and down all the streets, and then I found a wee parking space in one of the streets, so I was like, okay, what? I'll just take that parking space. So I'm about a 5-10 minute walk up the road there. But, yep. Back out again on our stealth camp. Normally I would just do stealth camps on a Sunday, or on a Saturday night, and obviously the video comes out on a Sunday at 7 o'clock. The night it is Monday night, but to you guys it will be Wednesday night. We're yawning already. I do have some stuff I need to do in the morning after dinner time, so I'm not going to get too smashed. I do have some wine, but I don't think I'm going to drink it. I think I'm just going to stick to the 6 cans of Estrella. Cook up my food, and that'll probably be me for the night. Not exciting, no your usual Saturday night flying about, ripping about type of. It's still going to be it's still a good stealth camp. Like, again, earlier on, now when I got in and I was sitting for a while at the electrical boxes, there was your man that parked up there. This road is quite a long stretch. Okay, there's a lot of road up there. The boy has to stop directly across from me, and I'm just sitting there, and I have a wee look up, and I just see the car slowly stopping, and I just see his face, this side of his face, and his bald head. I see it looking straight, and I'm like, fuck, what did I do? Like, what happens if he jumps out? If he jumped out the car, we were toast. We were completely toast. So I was like, shit. So I grabbed the seat, obviously, as you can, chucked it round the post, took the bag, chucked the bag in the bushes, crawled over a wee bit, and sat over here crouched, just looking at the back of his car. And he just drove away. But I do reckon if it was on a weekend, maybe that road would be a bit more busier. But still, there has been a few people walking by, like dog walkers, just people, some ladies walking by, maybe on a walk. Well, they're obviously on a walk, but you can't mean like they're in like active, like clothing, you know what I mean? So like as if you'd put on to go to the gym, to go running, that kind of. They're wearing that kind of stuff, so they're out on their wee walk and stuff. I'm not going to bother them, they're not going to bother me. There's a cyclist as well. Now I could swear he seen me, like, I was just talking shite in the camera, and I just looked up to my left and just seen the luminous green jacket, just cycling by, and I just looked up, and it looked as if he was looking down here. But I never made eye contact with the boy. It looked like he was kind of looking down here, so I don't know if he seen me or not. And obviously I popped out, had a wee look over at him, and he was just cycling. That was hours ago, as I say. It's probably about 11:30 now. That was hours ago. So I'm all good here. I would have had a backup plan if I got moved along. We're still on for the stealth camp. We're still absolutely firing, and I'm definitely getting hungry. So I'm going to finish this can, and we'll do a bit of filming. Obviously, in the last video, I was up at B&Q, which is along the bypass, and along a bit. Obviously I was up there doing a bit of filming, doing a wee stealth camp up there. It was a good stealth camp. So if you're just coming across the channel right now, go back to the last video, which was Sunday night, and you'll see the B&Q stealth camp. That was a good gin. I really enjoyed that, yeah. It was a good laugh. It's always a good laugh. Every single one that I do is a good laugh. At least I found it a good laugh. But aye, I'm going to finish the rest of this can in trailer, and then I'm going to do a bit of filming. I'm going to jump up there. As you can see, I'm going to jump up there, stand behind the pillar, get a wee bit of the footage of the cars and that going by, and then we'll cook a bit of food, and then we'll talk about my crap, and then we'll see where the night takes us. I might be on the wine, I might not, we'll see. You never know. You cannot say no, you cannot say aye. Okay, joke my guy. On the boys, absolutely gossing it, as always, firing. To all the haters, smoke a piece, because nobody's interested in your negativity. We're all about positivity here. We're a serious stealth camping channel, but we're really not serious. Although earlier was quite serious with the boy parked up and with the cyclist going by. There was no just cars down there. Don't get me wrong, any car that sees me, it could be over. But there was people going by there as well, so it's a very risky stealth camp. But I mean, I think we're in the clear now. But aye, I'm going to just get a bit of footage done. Yeah, the bypass and stuff, and then we'll come back and we'll cook some chicken tikka masala, because I'm absolutely starving. So I'll see you legends back when we're in the kitchen. It's set to simmer, so again we'll have a look at the packet here. Right, squeeze the pouch to separate the rice, boil 30 ml, about 2 tablespoons of water, add the rice, cover, simmer for 3 minutes. So this is what we're aiming for, right? That's what we're aiming for. So I'll bring you guys back in a minute once the rice has been simmered. It's probably not going to get simmered. Chicken tikka masala, Quaidos. Let's have a wee look at this bad boy. We've not had this one yet. This is why we've got it. Oh, a bosh. Get a sniff of that. Smells like yay! Get that in there, man. Look at that. If that's no chicken tikka masala, I obviously didn't get what chicken tikka masala is, because I think that's definitely chicken tikka masala. But yeah, let's just get that in there, man. Let's just cook this shit up. Again, not too high. Just cranked up the volume. Still got a couple cans to drink. Australia. We're just going to drink these 2 cans. We're not going to do the wine tonight. We're having a sensible stealth camp. Somewhat sensible. But aye. There we have it, guys. Chicken tikka masala. I'm sure I have a spoon. Let me just see. Here it is here. Wee spoon. I've been obviously cooking with a fork. But we're not gonna be eating with a fork. That'll do it. I'll pack that away. And aye, guys. A nice little Estrella again. Cheers, guys. As you can see, I'm in my mansion again. Spoiled for space, but chicken tikka masala, here we go. Here you have it. Nice. Piping. But man, have I been looking forward to this? With it being canned, obviously I was a wee bit, I don't know about it. Last time with the curry, I just got chicken breast slices, plain, got the sauce. I've got my rice, cooked it up, cooked the rice, chucked the sauce in, chucked the chicken in, but this stuff's obviously already canned, so it's pretty nice. It's as designed, so it's good. Piping hot though. But again, boys, another stealth camp. Quite a risky one as well, considering where we are, as you've already seen. And I just thought that I would explore and put out a new stealth camp on the Wednesday. Prior to the stealth camp on Sunday, just to see how it goes on a Wednesday as well. As you can see, apart from absolutely blazing my taste buds for the first couple of bites, it's nice. That one was hot. But what you see is what you get here on the channel. I'm not going to fake stuff. I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to fake nothing. I'm going to come out and I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to film what I want. It's a different view tonight. Normally I'm sitting in my seat eating, talking shite. But tonight, sitting half in the tent, chowing down on this absolute beautifulness. Man, tasty, tasty here. Especially when you're camping, you need something nice. On my first video on the roundabout, it was literally just cooked Scotch pies that were cooked during the day, and then obviously I took them out during the night. After that, it's been nice hot meals. Sunday night there, we had an absolute shit show with the chicken curry. I brought a plate out and everything was fine. The rice was fine, curry itself was fine, but when I was pouring it, it was overflowing. And the whole plate just absolutely overflowed. I shouldn't have poured that much curry on it. I only realised that next day morning when I woke up. I was like, oh no. I should have just poured a wee bit of curry on it and ate a bit and then poured a bit more curry on it if I was looking for a bit more curry. But instead, I chucked the whole shebang on. The plate was overflowing. Andy Murray was in courtside swinging. So tonight we've kept it sensible. One rice, one curry in the pot. No overflows. And it's absolutely smashing. But I'm going to sit and enjoy this. I will bring you legends back. We'll polish off that can. We'll polish off the other can. We'll sing the song. We'll fly the flag a wee bit more, because the flag's been flying all night. We'll fly it. We might leave it out. We might bring it down for the night. You never know. We'll do what we want. But aye guys, I'll bring you guys back once I finish this. Because I'm definitely enjoying it. I'll see you legends very shortly. And aye guys, your boy Clyde though is mixed saucing. Nah, no saucing. Put a few cans, like maybe 5-6 cans. Not too drunk tonight. Normally on the Sunday stealth camps, but absolutely bloated. Talking absolutely nonchalant. But tonight, we're keeping it a bit sensible. It's a Monday night. By the time it reaches you guys, it's definitely gonna be Wednesday night. But as you guys can, it's a wee bit different. I'm not pissed. Normally on a, let me just swap my hands. Normally on a Sunday night, I'm absolutely bloated, firing. We're still out. We're still flying the flag. still getting flown. But I think that's me for the night. I'm gonna hop into there. Drink some of that water. Seat is tipped over for the night. The tent is up. The bypass is right here. Hi guys, that's it for me tonight. I've spoken enough crap. I'm looking to get in nice and comfy, cosy, eat some of the coconut rings, watch some crap on my phone, probably a movie, and hit the hay. And I'll see you legends in the morning. Good morning guys. It is 7:30 and I'm just back up not long ago. I must have just fell asleep and I woke back up at 1:30. Struggled to get back to sleep. Woke up after that, same again. Woke up at 5. Struggled to get back asleep. Stayed awake as long as I could then. And then I woke up maybe about 7 o'clock. And I've just been chilling, coming to. But, aye. As you can tell, we're still on the A1. We're still on the A1. I'm looking to get up and go for a piss for the starters, and then look at getting packed away and getting out of here. As you can see guys, all packed up, just water, bin, tent, bag. This is where we were last night. Tent in there, as you can see, no cans left. They're all in the bin, right there. We'll have one wee last look down there before we go. Well guys, that is us. We are going to head out here right now. Well, that is it from me, guys, on this cheeky wee Monday night stealth camp. So a good one, a wee bit different. Wednesday's pissed, which is good. No woke up with a hangover, only had 5 cans. Cooked some food, talked some shite, watched some football. So I can't fault it. Really good. And if you've made it this far, and if you do like the stealth camping content, do hit like, leave me a comment, and do subscribe. It goes a very long way, and it's free. Anything we do say on this channel, and then you see me do, just take it with a pinch of salt. It's no serious. It's just a guy on his YouTube channel doing what he wants to do, and that's how I'm going to keep it always. But aye guys, that is me done on the Monday night stealth camp. You guys will be seeing this on Wednesday night at 7 PM, and we'll just continue on to Sunday 7 PM. New video will drop again. So aye guys, thank you who has joined me on this stealth camp, and I will definitely see you guys on Sunday night.